Hey, how you guys doing? Welcome to another episode of Manifest. Your host, your boy, Manny. What's good? How y'all doing? What's cracking? Let's get to business. You like those bars, huh? Y'all like those bars? Man, so I just got out the shower. I knew I should have lotioned up my face. Man, at least I could brush my beard, though. I mean, I will get up and put lotion in my face, but so the people that knows me knows why I get it up right. I do it after the show. But yeah, how you guys doing? I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. But it's I know today's episode is about depression, but before I get to that, I want to talk. I want to talk about. I want to. I can't talk right now. Well, I want to talk about. Wow. Okay. All right. Let's start this over. Well, before I get into the topic of talking about the depression, I wanted to talk about something. I want to get something off my chest. So, as you guys know, I've been living in Texas for a year. Living in Dallas for like a month, I want to say. I love Dallas. I love it. Like, I love Dallas. I love DFW. I love it. I love everything about few things, small things that I hate with a passion. Number one, the things that I really, really hate about the traffic. It's like, man, it's traffic 24/7. Like, I get up like 2, 3 in the morning, like, man, I'm hungry. Let me go grab me something. Get on the expressway. It's traffic. It's always accidents. And then, like, the GPS sucks, like for real, Like, if you got an iPhone, Android, it sucks, especially the iPhone. Like, it's real, real horrible. And I'm starting to think the reason why is like expressway on top of expressway on top of expressway on top. I mean, pretty soon you're gonna see planes flying through the expressway. How they keep stacking and stacking on top of each other. And I'm like, damn, this doesn't make any sense. Did I say accidents also is constantly non-stop? What was it? What was it? Monday when I was going to work? Oh no. I don't remember. It was sometime this week that I was leaving. No, I think it was Saturday. I was leaving home from work, going home, right? No lie. Every expressway that I was in, 635, 75, 20, I think it's 30, like literally, or 31. Every expressway that I was in, I seen an accident. Like, I'm sitting here, like, no lie, I'm sitting here, car right next to me. No, it was not right next to me. It was like ahead of me. Like this is my car, and this car is right here. That's what it was. Sitting in traffic for like maybe a minute or less. And so, out of nowhere, are you here? And I just automatic turn this way. Boosh. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, and it's just like, it's constantly, it's just crazy, like, how it is. Another thing that I hate about DFW is, well, this is the number one thing that I hate about Texas. It's too damn dark down here at nighttime. I mean, like, when it literally, it's just like, when it get dark, I could barely see, and especially, like, how you guys, street signs are extremely silent. Like, no lie, no over-exaggerate. For people that is outside of Texas, or better yet, the people from Chicago, their street signs, no lie, is the size of this. Maybe smaller. And I mean, it's probably this size. Yeah, it's this size, but the font size, it is smaller. I mean, it's just like you driving, mind you, 90% of the street signs has trees in front of it. So you don't even know if you got to make a left or keep going, make a right or whatever. So it's like your GPS say turn right. and so a lot of times GPS is wrong. So you trying to double check to see if you going to the right street. You can't even see. And then, ooh, I almost forgot about this on the expressway. Like the GPS on the expressway, it's like, no lie, I wish I was over exaggerating. It's like 3 or 4 exits. My GPS just don't tell me. It says it don't say get off for whatever exit or whatever. It just say point 0.3 miles, 0.2 miles, and I'm like, okay, exit is coming up. Am I going left? Am I going straight? Am I going right? Which one is it? It is just like I don't follow my first instinct. I follow what the GPS on a video that is saying to go. I'm wrong. And another thing, I really got to get a toll pass. Literally every day this week and last week that I got on the expressways, I don't know how I end up on the tollway. And then on my GPS it says no tollways. I gotta, like, I know these people are like, oh, this dude owe us some money. We gonna contact Manny, and his name's Manny the Money Pusher, huh? Yeah, we gonna see. He gonna give us the money back that he owe us. So I gotta get a toll pass. Watch my luck that I get a toll pass and wasted money getting it, and I don't end up being in the tollway. Watch. I know me. So yeah, about depression. So it's funny how I'm assuming that I spoke to this topic into existence, but it's funny how last episodes I was talking about. Next episodes we're gonna be talking about depression and so on and so on. Man, this Monday, last Monday of this week, man, it hit hard. Like I was thinking about my son. You know, my son is in Chicago, so I'm down here, and I miss him. You know, like I miss him. Like he's my right hand man. I love him to death. That's my boy. That's my inspiration, my motivation, my purpose of living, doing better, doing right. Like pretty much, my son is the most genuine person I've ever met in my life, and I'm like super loyal to him, and I loved him. I was supposed to go out that night. I'm glad I didn't, you know, because found out some stuff. It's just, but that's a different topic for them. Well, we might talk about that later on this episode. But yeah, I was like so depressed, like, and yeah, my mom had to cheer me up. My friend had, like, I had people that literally called to cheer me up because I was just not in the mood. Like, I was not in the mood that I didn't want Cowboys play. I didn't even want to watch the Cowboys game. I didn't even, like, I watched wrestling on Monday night, Mondays and Fridays. I didn't even want to watch wrestling. Like, that's how crazy it is. I bet you the people that knows me like, whoa, he didn't watch his Cowboys or his wrestling? He normally watch it when they playing at the same time. He normally watch it yeah, I do. I normally do. But it's just like, just didn't feel like it. I was just not in the mood. There you go. So it was just like, I'm good, you know. So it's just like, fellas, and this is also for the ladies. Like, if you guys depressed, like, honestly, I pray that you guys go see help. Or if you don't feel comfortable talking to strangers, see, like, I truly, from the bottom of my heart, pray that you have some good friends that could be there for you and cheer you up when you at your lowest moment. So I got 2 real good friends, you know, the 2 closest people in my life, you know, Val and Mike. You know, the reason why these 2 are the 2 closest people in my life. Number one, I can always depend on them. You know, like, if I call them, they gonna call back. Like, they would never ghost me. They, you know, if I'm going through some stuff, they there. You know, like, I could talk to them, like, literally genuine. I could talk to them about anything without being judged or anything. And again, most important, they always there for me. You know, like, literally always there. Like, if I need somebody to talk to, they there. Like, even if they don't answer the phone, they would not before the night go is off, like I could like there's been times that like I called Mike earlier because I was going through some stuff. Then I went to sleep. He called me, woke me up. I'm like, hello. Yeah, like, what's up, man? What's good? You call? I'm like, yeah, like $8. But you got people that you say they your friends. A lot of them ghost you. A lot of times, like you literally going to some stuff and you call them, you don't even hear from them for weeks, months. You know what I'm saying? For a long period of time. So I'm truly blessed that I got two real ass, genuine, dependent people that I could call at any time, and they will call me back. Like, and that's love. You know what I'm saying? That like a person see you, and they, you know what I'm saying? Like they see you calling, and they'll text you like, "Hey, I'm gonna hit you up later. I'm busy. You good? You know what I'm saying?" And then after they say that, you're like, "Okay," and they're like, "You good? You need anything? Like, if you need me to call you right now, I'll call you." That's the type of people that you need in your circles in your life like that. So again, I'm like blessed to have people like that I could call them and they could be there for me, and they not in the same city as me. That's even crazy. So man, I thank God for that. Like from the bottom of my heart, I really really do thank God that I got good people like that. So so today, like no, it wasn't today. Today is Thursday. So I had this one good dude that follows me for my podcast, and he also he not only he followed me on my podcast, he followed my other social media account, and he followed me on Instagram. He followed his Manifest channel. He hit me up. He was like, "Yo, Manny, um, I decided to quit my job and go after my dreams because you did it. And I was like, when did I quit my job? Like he called me from Instagram because I don't know him personally, so he called me on Instagram because you know how Instagram you can call a person. So I'm hearing a phone ring, and I'm like, who the hell? And I don't recognize that ringtone. So I'm like, who the hell is that's calling? I'm like, I don't know. So I'm hearing the phone. I'm like, ain't nobody in this place but me. Like where the hell? I'm thinking maybe it's a neighbor phone, but it sounds like it's close. So I pick up my phone, and I see a person's face calling. I'm like, who is this? Who is this person? Like I literally didn't know who it was. So I swiped. He video called. That was the funny thing. He video called. And it's kind of creepy, you know what I'm saying? You video calling a person late at night or early in the morning. Like, it's kind of creepy though. So I'm like, hello? He was like, and that's when he telling me. So I'm like, I'm literally like this. When did I say it was okay to quit your job to follow your dreams? I'm like, I think you got the wrong black Hispanic guy, like, like I don't think it wasn't me. He like, yeah, it was you. I was like, you said it on your podcast, and I was like, what? I was like, what episode was this? Because I don't go back and listen to my podcast. I say what I want to say, and then I'm done. So I really don't. I always gotta keep your lips clean. You never know what might happen later on. You might meet that woman. So you gotta. But I'm also gonna do products reviews on things. So yeah. So I was like, I was so confused. So like, when? And then so I was like, what episode was this on the podcast? So he told me the episode on the podcast. So I'm like, okay, cool, bet. So I went to the podcast, check it out. I literally listened to the whole podcast, and I was like, I didn't hear nothing about quitting your job, So I text him. I was like, dude, I just listened to the podcast, and he said nothing about quitting your job. And he like, but you did. He like, but you quit your job. I'm like, no, I just got a transfer, So I'm like, you got any kids or anything? He got a child on the way. I'm like, me. I don't judge people. Like I live a judge free zone. 99.9 time I really don't care what you do with your life. That's your life, so it don't got nothing to do with me. So of course I ain't finna gonna judge your life or whatever. So like hey, and so he was like he's married and everything. So I'm like, oh, congratulations. So I'm like, okay, well, I was like, I apologize that you got the miscommunication, but I ain't never said to quit your job to follow your dream. So I'm like, are you making money, a lot of money in your dreams that you could quit your job? He like, no, I just started. I just started. I forgot what he said he does. So I was like, ooh. And I'm like, you married too? He like, yeah. I'm like, your wife pregnant? He like, yeah. He like, yeah, our first child. I'm like, okay, cool. Got you. Ooh. And in my head, I'm like, ooh, he in trouble. So I'm like, I'm the type of person, I don't give advice to people without asking me. So, like, I just don't do it. So it was just like, I'm like, okay, so he was like, so he asked me what I think. So I'm like, okay. I was like, I think that's a bad idea, homie. He like, what you mean? I'm like, well, I mean, again, I ain't judging you, but it's kind of irresponsible of you to quit a guaranteed money that you making and you got a wife, bills, and kids on the way. Like, if you was following what I was doing, like, well, what I was doing was I was working. You know what I'm saying? I had my 9 to 5 job and do my business, and then once I save a lot of money, did you save money for your business? He like, no. He like, I just jump off with no parachute. I'm like, and I was like, what nationality is your wife? If you don't mind me asking. He like, African American, and I was like, okay. When you say African American, she's American. She's an American black woman, or she's like a black woman that is a foreigner. He's like, no, she's an American black woman. I'm like, ooh. I'm like, dude, I think you should go back to your job. Like, I told him, I truly believe that you should go back to your job and work your job. He like, I ain't happy there. I'm like, I get you. I understand where you coming from. Trust me. I understand. If you listen to my podcast, I understand where you're coming from. But again, you got a wife, you got bills, and you got a kid on the way. That's very unresponsible of you. You know what I'm saying? To I understand, take a leap of faith, but you cannot mess up something that's guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, by you having a guaranteed job, this is what I would do. I would work my job, sacrifice, do my business, do on the side until to the point that I save enough money from my job that I could do my business full time, and the money that I got saved up, it could keep us in the loop, or B, your business make way more money than your 9 to 5 job. You could quit it. So yeah, like that's just me. And he like, all right, man, all right, because I'm like, dude. these females these days, ooh. I mean, he like, but my wife, she very supportive. I know. I'm like, okay, and I'm like, hey, I love the fact that your wife is very supportive, but every woman has a limit. He like, and I was like, have you talked to your wife or tell her that you quit your job? He like, no, no, I ain't do that. I was like, yeah, because she gonna get her that ass. And he like, yeah, I'm like, by you being married, if you don't tell your wife what's going on and you make a decision, I understand you the man, you the leader, but she's expecting, yeah. Yeah, pray for you, boy. So we got off of the phone. So it's just like, fellas, like, I'm all for elevation. I'm all for us finding happiness, finding our purpose. The whole 9 yards. But got to take care of your responsibility. That's like really, really, really important. That's like you can't I can't sugarcoat it. Like, you got to take care of your responsibility. And for all the guys that's out there, man, follow your purpose. Do the things that you love in life. Find your peace. So next episode that I have, I got a story to tell y'all. Like, it's funny. So, but I didn't know it took that long. So that's my take, you guys. I would go, but I got a lot of stuff to do. So I just wanted to share you guys some stuff. Thank you for everybody that subscribed to me. Thank you everybody liking, comment, telling me that I should keep going with this YouTube channel, like inspiring me. I really appreciate it. And much love to you guys. Like, for real, from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate all the love, all the positive feedback that I'm getting from this channel. And you guys gonna see this channel grow. And while this channel is growing, you're gonna see some improvements. You're gonna see a whole bunch of 360. So yeah, that's my take, you guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. And I'm out. Just your boy Manny. One love, two fingers. Peace.